Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 6. Dear students, today we will discuss the properties of materials. So, first, let us try to know the paragraph. Have you ever wondered why a tumbler is not made with a piece of cloth? Recall our experiments with pieces of cloth in chapter 3 and also keep in mind that we generally use a tumbler to keep a liquid. Therefore we therefore would it not be silly if we were to make a tumbler out of cloth? What we need for the tumbler is glass, plastic, metal, or other such material that will hold water. Similarly, it would not be wise to use paper-like materials for cooking utensils. We see then that we choose a material to make an object depending on its properties and the purpose for which the object is to be used. So, what are all the properties of materials that would be important for their usage? Some properties of are discussed here. Appearance. Materials usually look different from each other. Wood looks very different from iron. Iron appears different from copper or aluminum. At the same time, there may be some similarities between iron, copper, and aluminum that are not there in wood. So, dear students, from this paragraph, we are able to learn that when we make a tumbler, a tub that we use in our home, this tub it is not made up of a cloth. The tub that we use in our home, it is made up of plastic, or it is made up of steel, or it is made up of aluminum, not a cloth. So we cannot keep a liquid in a tumbler. We cannot keep a liquid in a tumbler if the tumbler is made up of glass. So it is very difficult to keep a liquid in a tumbler that is made up of a cloth. Therefore, we can make to make a tumbler we need a glass, we need plastic or any other material that holds water. So it is not wise to use paper-like materials for cooking utensils. Suppose we have to make any of the cooking utensil, we cannot use paper-like materials. We use the materials like materials made of iron, materials made up of copper. Mostly copper utensils and steel utensils are used at home as cooking utensils. So depending upon it, we can say that different materials have different properties. So some of the properties which we have to discuss in this unit, the first property is appearance. So appearance means that one of the material looks different from each other. So one material looks different from each other. Suppose wood looks very different from iron. Iron appears different from copper or aluminum. At the same time, there are some similarities between iron, copper, and aluminum that are not there in wood. So, dear students, this these are the different. And another property is the hardness. So, first property is appearance. Second property is hardness. Third property are lustrous. ठीक. So dear students, we will learn these properties one by one in detail. Stay connected.